taught in a general audience on August 6, 1986 that, quote, God has entrusted to the angels a ministry in favor of people. Therefore, the church confesses her faith in the guardian angel, venerating them in the liturgy with an appreciation, with an appropriate feast, and recommending recourse to their protection as frequent prayer, as in the invocation Angel of God. Now finally, the Catechism of the Catholic Church, quoting St. Basil, said, quote, beside each believer stands an angel as protector and shepherd, leading him to life. This is in the Catechism number 336. Though the reality of guardian angels is often spoken of to children to comfort them when they have worries or fear, guardian angels are for all of us regardless of age, and we should not forget about our own. Angels are not only intercessors, but they are mediators. This means that God entrusts them with his divine power to act in his name and to act in his behalf, to deliver his grace, to reveal his truth, direct us down the right path, and most importantly, to protect us from evil. Though God is fully capable of distributing this grace himself, it is his will that all he bestows upon us come to us through mediators who serve as instruments, cooperating with his divine plan. The memorial that we celebrate today did not become a universal feast until the latter part of the 17th century, when Pope Clement X placed it on the Roman calendar. Pope Leo XIII elevated the feast and emphasized its importance in the late 19th century. Around the same time, he also composed the St. Michael the Archangel prayer, mandated that it be prayed at the end of every Mass. The Feast of the Archangels is celebrated on September 29th, which I made a video about, and a few days later, the memorial of the Guardian Angels has come. These two feasts emphasize the fact that God uses some angels for specific purposes that affects all people, and that he uses guardian angels to care for us in our needs. Based upon the Old and New Testament, the Church generally accepts that there is a hierarchy of angels consisting of 9 choirs, and we talked about this in a previous video. Go check that one out. St. Thomas defined the guardian angels as to remain in the lowest sector of angels, and this means that their only direct concern is the care of humanity, but nonetheless, they continually hold the beatific vision. Now, St. Thomas Aquinas teaches that we are given a guardian angel at birth. This means that guardian angels are not tied to baptism, but to human activity in this world. These angels are assigned to one person and one person alone. The guardian angels can act upon our senses and judgment, inspiring us one way or another. They can put ideas before our mind to direct us towards God's will, but they cannot control our wills. They act contrary to the fallen angels or demons, and finally in heaven, the guardian angel's role of leading us to salvation will be fulfilled. St. Thomas believed that even in heaven, they will have the role of communicating with us and will continue to enlighten us with God's never-ending and deepening truth. St. Ignatius of Loyola in the Spiritual Exercise gives us a great detailed explanation for how the guardian angels communicate with us, so make sure to go check that out. Let's take work to discern our angels' actions in our lives so that this angelic mission can better be fulfilled. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you all have a blessed day.